It's a World War II book. It's set in September of 1940, in the middle of the London Blitz, when London was being attacked by the Nazis, bombed day and night. And there's a mole who's burrowed deep inside the British Secret Service MI6. And he has orders from Berlin, as in the title, from Hitler, to assassinate Winston Churchill, which will change the course of the war. Detective Trave, detective only at this point, because it's a younger Trave than in my previous two novels, The Inheritance and The King of Diamonds, suspects the plot, and it's only he and a young woman who can try to foil the plot and save Churchill before it's too late. In this book, not on the Second World War, but there's a backstory in this new book, Orders from Berlin, that relates to the First World War. I became interested in the First World War because of my grandfather, because he fought at the Somme in July and August of 1916. My grandfather was obviously very affected, who wouldn't be, by the trench warfare, and it comes through in The Lord of the Rings, both obviously in the Passage of the Dead Marshes, when Frodo and Sam, guided by Gollum, have to go through a place where there are corpses among the marshes, holding candles, as Gollum says, which are obviously reminiscent of the trenches. And also I think in his hatred and horror of modern machinery, which you get in Saruman's Isengard, which you see in Peter Jackson's movies, with all the terrible machinery and the orcs coming out of the ground. So World War I had a very big effect on me, and in this book World War I provides the backstory, because there is a relation of one of the characters, which is critical to the story, who was shot at dawn for desertion. There were over 300 men who were shot by the British Army for desertion in World War I. They all received a pardon in 2006, but their fate is obviously of great interest today with post-traumatic stress disorder and all that we know about that with the Iraq wars. It's coming out early in England in November, and then it's coming out in the US in December, obviously around the time of the Hobbit movie, which we're all looking forward to with bated breath.